Intuitive inspiration for today. I got a couple of good questions I want to talk about today, and I'm going to start with Courtney. And Courtney asked, why does it feel like I'm always in a panic mode consistently? Well, Connie, I think I have to say, welcome to the world. There's so many of us that live in fear, and we live in fear because of what's going on around the world. We got wars, we have bad economy, we have people being laid off, we have, grocery prices that you have to sell your car for. So you're not alone. So a lot of people that, and it's just the fear. So really, what I say to this is, I want you, because I feel like you're very much an empath, very empathetic, like a lot of people listening to this or watching this are. And I want you to think about a door. So I'm old enough to remember the old Twilight Zone door out in space and it would open, close. So in my mind, as an empath, when I come across things that panic me and I don't really want to deal with them because I need to start looking at the positive things, I put that stuff behind a closed door. So think of the Twilight Zone door, put it behind there, or I have a glass door and I tell my clients, close the glass door so you can see what's going on outside, but you're not absorbing that energy. So with that, Courtney, I would simply just say, accept it, breathe, put the things that are panicking you behind the door for now, and then take one at a time and deal with them. Remember, there's a lot of things you can't change, but as an empath, we carry that. So you have to close the door. In my private practice, I always tell people that when I'm done with the reading, I close my folder or I close the connection, and then I'm done with that. There's nothing more that I can do for this person for that reading unless it comes back. And if it comes back, then we'll deal with it again. But again, try to close that. Now, Connie asked, why do I always feel like a failure? And first, I have to say, you're not a failure. We fail at certain things. And by failure, it makes us stronger, it makes us wiser, and it helps us move forward. So remember, bad things do happen to good people all the time, but it's how you deal with it. So look at your life in the past and don't take a piece of paper, write down all the positive things, the people you've helped, positive things in your life, and don't take the stuff that makes you feel like a failure. Okay, so look at that, read that, and start believing that. Now, when you look at things that you think make you a failure, ask yourself, why do I feel that way? And I think when you do that, start having reason with yourself. Be resilient. Know that you can get past this. It's a detour on the road you want to be on. So, with what's going on today, I'm going to read, a little paragraph that I'm reading out of a book that I really like, and I'll tell you what the book is. But the book says simply this: the resilience response begins with acceptance. Acceptance may not change the situation or the outcome, but it can change the daily experience of life. And that's my advice to you guys. Keep sending me those questions. DM me here, email me at troy@psychicmediumtroy.com, and I will see you again tomorrow.